The U.S. Supreme Court hears arguments for the first time on whether gays have a constitutional right to marry and receive the federal benefits that go along with marriage. Up before the High Court are two cases. One questions whether Proposition 8 in California is unconstitutional. The referendum, which passed in 2008, bans same-sex marriage. The second case involves DOMA, or the Defense of Marriage Act. The act, which passed in 1996, forbids federal benefits to same-sex couples, including those who are legally married. Our Patricia Villone takes us outside the Supreme Court, where supporters and opponents are as evenly divided as the justices are expected to be.
The streets in front of the U.S. Supreme Court were packed today as people came in droves to voice their opinions about two important cases before the nation's highest court. One involves California's constitutional amendment forbidding same-sex marriage, the other a federal law that denies gay couples who legally marry the right to obtain federal benefits available to heterosexual couples.
Straight, black, white, marriage is a civil right. One man holding matrimony.
As soon as it's redefined, then it becomes a leverage for those who are advocating same-sex marriage to then use it to shut down Catholic charities, and will eventually use to be persecuting the church and shutting us down.
Actually, I'm in support of civil marriage and people being able to do whatever they want to do. It's in line with my Unitarian Universalist beliefs and with being a libertarian. I just don't think government belongs in my bedroom.
Fundamentally separate but equal has been ruled repeatedly by this body behind us as sort of beneath us as a nation, you know. Equal protection means something. I'm not a second-class citizen. My ancestors have been in this country since pre-colonial days.
Gay, straight, black, white, marriage is a civil right. Gay, straight, black, white, marriage is a civil right.
I am against, not in a bad way. I'm not as in, I want to be civil about it, not violent. But I just believe that the marriage is between one man and one woman.
I think they need to be made equal through the law. I mean, you're allowed to marry a man and a woman. My stepdad's from Mexico, my mom's from America. They wouldn't have been allowed to be married 50 years ago. That's changed. This needs to change too.
Marriage is between a man and a woman, and it's to support the kids that they have. And that's been the way it has been for civilizations. And I think that we need to help the people that feel otherwise.
Supreme Court justices will hear arguments in the California case today. Tomorrow they'll listen to arguments over the Defense of Marriage Act. From Washington, D.C., I'm Patricia Villone, CTV News.
A total of 30 states have constitutional amendments that ban gay marriage. 9 states, including Maryland, recognize civil unions or domestic partnerships among same-sex couples. The High Court is expected to rule on the landmark cases by June.